Welcome everybody. Today is Tuesday, the 3rd of August. I'm here with the 11th grade C, which right now is being divided. Some people are going to school. My goodness. And I'm here with the guys from home. And what we're doing is class number three, the world of books. We've been talking about hard times. And in this unit, we are going to cover something that is connected to the books. It's connected to stories mainly, I would say. It's connected to stories. So that's why I wanted to give it a twist to the unit and also complement it with the world of books. In this case, what we're going to do is have a look at ideas of books, some books, your knowledge of books, and also I'd like to check something at the end that maybe you would like it. Vicente Castro is here. Okay. Let's go. First of all, how you doing? I'm gonna throw your poll. This your poll. That's your poll. Tell me, guys, how you feeling today? How you feeling today? Actually, I'm feeling like number two because I'm feeling number one because I took a shower. Oh, a lot of people feeling number three. No. Luckily, no one is feeling number six. Aggressive. Anyone feeling number nine? Oh, so cute, number nine. I like it. This is a sloth. Sloths are cute. Mm. We are about to finish the poll. Yeah, we finished the poll now. There was a quick poll. And results are most of the people are feeling number three. Tired and sleepy as hell. Come on, people, it's 9 o'clock. Are you sleepy? Did you sleep well? Catamaramio, are you sleepy?
Sí, sí dormí, pero igual cuando desperté tenía un poquito de sueño, pero ya estoy más despierta que antes.
No, that's good. Did you take a shower? I think it's very important if you take a shower.
No me voy a bañar en la tarde.
Well, that's good anyways. As long as you do it.
Claramente.
Yeah, of course. Okay, let's see. So, all right, here we are. Number three. Angelo, I don't like sleeping. Angelo, master, really? Don't like sleeping. Sleeping is awesome when you're tired, of course. All right, let's do this. We're gonna play a short game all together. Okay, so this is a guessing game. It's an emoji game connected to books, and you're gonna tell me which book is it. Okay. Be careful with the music. Okay, so we're gonna guess the books. Okay, we're gonna guess the books based on emojis. Let's do this. You guys gonna tell me which book is it? All right. What do we have? What's the book? We have a castle, a lion, a sword, and a queen, I think.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. Isidora Gonzalez says Narnia. Kata says Narnia. Okay, let's have it. Beauty and the Beast, Narnia. Narnia. 4 really brave kids. Ah, man. Yeah. The Lion, the Witch, and the... I'd say the Clock. Yeah, what about this guy? It's easy. Lion Atlas, yeah. It's easy. Qué bueno, Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter. What a big mouth you have. What's this one?
Ese es Caperucita Roja, ¿o no? O sea, yo digo.
La Mary Bellen dice, a Caperucita Roja, pero en inglés. How do you say that in English?
The Red Riding Hood.
The Red Riding Hood. That's a good name in English, actually. I really like this story. So ridiculous. The Little Red Riding Hood. Porque es Caperucita. Now this is a hood, right? And this is a riding hood because when you ride a horse, in the past, you used to wear these ones. All right, next. Yeah, Angelo. Oh. I love the Beatles.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's Mafalda.
Mafalda. Yeah. Sopa de macaco. No, era sopa de Beatles. No. Off with his head. Off with his head. But how to say in English? That's the thing.
It's Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. Oh, me acuerdo porque una vez la hicimos en teatro. Oh, qué buenos momentos. Alice in Wonderland. Wonderwall. Casi. Oh, igual, bueno, Wonderwall. Good name. Alice in Wonderwall. It's a hat, not a snake. What about this one? We have a prince or king, the moon, a rose, and a fox. Ah, okay. Oh, Catalina Rambio, she knows her books. Says the Little Prince. The Little Prince. Tuvo un auge el Little Prince hace como 2 años, ¿no? Como que toda la gente está leyendo el Principito.
Parece que sí.
Sí, tuvo el manso revival y toda la gente compartía las frases en las redes sociales. Un buen revival. Okay. So we have a racket house, 2 little kids begging, and a lollipop. You don't like it? Yeah. I think it's, I don't know. It's not my favorite. Hansel and Gretel. Don't eat too much goodies. Yeah, this is Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, of course. Okay, you guys knew your books, and I like that. Appreciate the help. So, go back to our presentation. And let's have a bit of a chat. You can answer in the chat or you can answer live. So, quick question, Catamarambio, which or what's the last book you read?
Aristóteles y Dante descubren los secretos del universo.
What are you talking about? What book is that?
Em, eso. No sé cómo explicárselo.
Is that a new book? Is it new?
No realmente, no. De hecho, este año sale la segunda parte. Ese libro es como de hace unos años ya,
Ah,
pero tan popular no es.
okay, so I like the name. Aristóteles y Dante descubren los secretos del universo.
Sí.
So is it about astronomy, astrology, the universe, or what?
Más bien es eh, como el niño como que se va descubriendo como a sí mismo. O sea, como el proceso de su adolescencia, cómo va creciendo
Mm.
y se va dando cuenta de cosas y así.
So Dante is the main character, right?
No, Aristóteles. Y Dante es el amigo.
Oh, what a name. That's good.
Sí,
Thanks, Kata. You're very kind. Thanks.
de nada.
Panchista Perez, what about you? What's the last book you read?
I don't remember.
Poner subtítulos. I don't remember. Jijijiji XD.
Es que profe no leo.
It's okay. It's totally fine. Coney Vega. Thanks, Francisco. Coney Vega, what about you?
Yo me leí dos, los últimos dos.
Which ones?
Boulevard y
good
el
name.
otro es El Cáliz de Fuego de Harry Potter.
Oh. The Goblet of Fire. I think that's my favorite one. It's really good. What about you? Do you like that one?
Sí, o sea, el libro me gustó más que la película, obviamente. Entonces, como hasta ahora mi libro favorito de Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty kick-ass, but if you want to read like something that you can like, that one is. That's the one. Let me answer boy now. Angelos. Angelos, what was the last book you read? Profe. Me va a decir así como. Yeah. The last book you read, man. Silver Eyes. What a name, man. Perfect. That's a good name. Silver Eyes. Right now, there are plenty of books, and I'm not good with the new books, but they look awesome. Oh, sorry. What about, thanks, dude. Christovi, what about you, guy? What's the last book you read, Christovi? It's not here. What
Hola,
about, oh, dude,
no, sí,
came
sí,
back.
aquí estoy.
Ya.
No leo hace rato.
No worries. No worries. It's always time. You can do it later. And Jonas, what about you?
Profe, tampoco leo.
Yeah, no worries, dude. What about Richard? What about you, Richard?
No leo, profe.
Oh, dude. I mean, is it like men not reading? Let's see. Vicente Castle, what about you?
¿Sí, profe?
What was the last book you read?
I don't remember, but it seems like 2 years because
2 years ago. But okay, I'm gonna continue with you, my master. 2 books that marked you. Can you name 2 books that marked you? In my case, I can tell you right now, Damien by Damien, and The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. And the other ones are Hermann Hesse, I think. What about you? Oh, two books that you remember very well.
recuerdo que I read in 4th grade and in primero, creo que fue Tomasito y Hombre en Cuarto. Sin saber.
Oh, Tomasito. It sounds really cute, man. Okay, thanks, dude. Thank you, master. Let's see. Isidora Gonzalez. 2 books. 2 books that that marked you.
Profe, no me acuerdo.
I don't remember. Okay, no worries. Ayelen? So here, I think. Anto Castillo, can you remember any book that marked you? No, it's not here. Okay, let's continue with the next question, I think. Catamarambu, a character that you relate with and why?
Es que es de un libro que no es muy popular,
But anyway, it doesn't matter, yeah.
pero es de un libro que se llama Brillarás y es la protagonista que se llama Val.
Vale.
Sí. Y eso, o sea, siento que como que nos parecemos mucho y así, no sé.
Oh, interesting. Glad that you can find like a character in the book that you relate with. It's interesting.
¿Cómo, profe?
I think I find it really interesting.
Ah, sí, sí, sí.
What about you, Sofita Fernandez?
Profe, el manga cuenta como libro porque
Absolutely.
los libros que he leído no me identifico con ningún personaje.
Absolutely. Desde que descubrí que el cómic era lectura como de verdad, el manga también.
Entonces, el manga de Haikyuu tendría que ser Oikawa.
Oikawa, el manga de Haikyuu. Llegaste al nivel de leer el manga. Oh, bueno.
Sí.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Oikawa. Why do you relate with that character?
Uy, profe, ¿cómo le explico?
Sorry.
Tal vez porque creo que se esfuerza mucho en lo que hace y al final creo que no consigue los resultados que él quiere.
Oh, espera, ¿no consigue o consigue?
Al principio no, sino fue a las nacionales.
Al principio falla. Oh, ya, me suena como esta cuestión de Slam Dunk, de básquetbol.
Profe.
Haikyuu, I like it. Nice.
Profe,
Renata? No,
because of the last question, fun fact that lately in like the English side of social media, in like the fandom side and stuff like that, there's like an actual term to refer when someone relates a lot to the character. Like when you see a character and say, wow, they are literally me. Yeah, someone used the word like chukin or the kini. Yeah, for example, like a character like usually relate a lot is Akane Owari. No, it's like with I, solo con I,
Kin.
así. Like, for
and the term is
example,
kinning.
kind of like that. Investíguelo un poco porque es como un término más moderno.
Yeah.
For example, a character I kin is Akane Owari from Danganronpa.
Oh.
And people nowadays use like a kin list, like characters they relate, so people kind of get an idea how they are.
I love it. So is
Yeah.
it you kin with?
No, a character. It's like a character you kin. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. No preposition.
Or you say the name of the character and end up with kini, like the. I
That's the
don't know.
character I kin.
Yeah.
So
It's like really interesting.
oh, that's good because kin means that you related. It's like a family bond. It's a family bond. That's if you say, for
Kinda,
example,
but it's like you see the character and say they are literally me. It's a character you relate, but like a lot of.
perfect,
Oh.
love it, like it.
Is it really
Nice.
interesting?
Okay, I'm gonna search for it because okay, thanks, Renata. It's very interesting.
No problem. It's that the third question really remind me of that.
A character that I kin. A character that I kin. Oh, the hell. I don't know. It's really difficult. A character that I kin. Oh, I don't know. It would be difficult to choose. There are many. I like Hamlet, for example, but I know it's there's a lot more. But anyways, kin. What about you, Sophie? You have any character that you kin?
What, teacher? Because Sophie, yo.
Yes, Sophie. Do you have any character that you kin or that you relate with?
Espérame, déjeme buscar con el traductor.
Nah, it's a character that you related with, that you identified with.
Eso, ya entendí. Me gustaba uno de un libro que leí, pero es que el libro aún no se estrena. Era un libro de Wattpad que se llamaba Indestructible.
Yeah.
Creo no, sí se estrenó, pero no llega a Chile aún. Y la niña se llamaba Atenea.
Atenea.
Y es muy bueno.
Atenea,
Y
good.
eso sí, era súper, o sea, me gustaba porque, o sea, igual la vida le tocó difícil, o sea, la niña igual, o sea, no sé si me identifico, pero me gusta mucho su personaje, ¿entiendes? Como que ella igual lo
Ajá.
intenta, aunque caiga, igual lo intenta, y o sea, eso es admirable y eso me gusta.
Me gusta cuando pillan un personaje que le agrada. Es bacán reflejarse quizás. Es difícil, de hecho ya es difícil saber quién es uno, entonces quizás eso ayuda un poquito a saber quién uno.
Como encaminarse, ¿no? Como saber lo que uno quiere hacer.
Claro, y ver las decisiones del personaje y ver las consecuencias pues, que puede traer. No sé, sí, tiene sentido. Yo cuando veía Star Wars me creía Luke Skywalker, pero después ya no. Porque sea por estupidez.
No.
Yeah, let's continue. All right. I have here a passage, an extract of a book, which I'm going to read fast because I know. What time do we finish? Help. What time do we finish? I can't make it this. Can I make this more compact because it's really long? Okay, anyways, I'm going to read the extract and you guys are going to tell me. Which book is it? It says, I worked harder and harder now, and I slept only for a short time each night. And I did not eat much food. I wrote to my family less often, but they loved me and they didn't stop writing to me. They said they understood how busy I was, but they didn't want me to stop working, to write or to see them. They would wait until I had more time. They hoped to see me very soon. The professors realized that I was doing something very important work. So they gave me my own laboratory. There was a small flat above the laboratory where I lived, and sometimes I stayed inside the building for a week and did not go out. Above the lavatory, I built a very tall mast. It was about 150 meters high and higher than any tallest building in the city. The mast could catch lightning and could send electricity down to a machine in the laboratory. I had never forgotten the lightning that I had destroyed the tree. There had been so much power in the electricity of that lightning, and I believe I could use the electricity to give life to things that were dead. I will say no more than that. The secret of my machine must die with me. I was a very clever scientist, but I can't read I can't read the other thing. I can't read it. Okay, there it was. Not realize when the terrible mistake I was making. Okay, so I made a mistake. People, what book is this?
Profe, no sé, yo había pensado que era Frankenstein, pero ahora ya no. Y tal vez sea Metamorfosis, porque te dijo que le gustaba Metamorfosis y él era un científico y después se volvió un insecto. No estoy muy segura.
Oh, it's not scientist. In the Metamorphosis, he's a salesman. Vende cosas. No, okay, vendía seguros, parece. But I think, okay, I think Sophie, you're quite correct. Teacher, I have no idea. Any more ideas? I think Sophie, you have a very nice idea.
I don't know, but when I read this, the first book I remember is the one of the Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde, that one.
Oh, what a great book.
Yeah.
I love that book. It's really good. Yeah, because it's a scientist, right? But no, it's Frankenstein, just like Miss Sophie mentioned. Frankenstein. Hey, you guys tell me before we finish. Tell me, what do you know about this book? Little things that you know about this book, please.
I know that the author of the book got inspired by a nightmare she had.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Absolutely true. Inspired by a nightmare she had. Perfect. Yeah, that's correct. Anything else you know about this book? About the book or the characters or the story? Come on, shoot quickly. Anyone else? Have you read Frankenstein, by the way? It seems like you haven't. People? Anything else?
Profe, como que hay como una versión un poquito más actual, pero no con una persona, sino que con un perro, y creo que se llamaba Frankenweenie, algo así, pero es como inspirado en el libro, pero con un perro.
Dato curioso que la película de Frankenweenie está inspirada en el primer corto que hizo Tim Burton para Disney, el cual no fue, era como un corto que iba a ser mostrado en las películas y era live action, pero fue medio rechazado por Disney porque era medio oscuro con la estética actual de la compañía.
Oh, el Frankenweenie, no tenía idea de eso. No tenía idea. No tenía idea. Frankenweenie. I think I have to investigate a bit more. Okay, you guys gonna tell me more things about this book in the next class. So, people, there is I think I consider them big news. I don't know how you're gonna take them, but in this unit, I mean this semester, and next year we're gonna have only 2 tests, okay? And one of the tests is gonna be a complement about reading. So this unit, we're gonna read a book. And we are going to read Frankenstein. Oh my goodness. Obviously in English. So I'm going to put in Google Classroom today I'm going to put in Google Classroom today, the book, and I'm going to tell you that you need to read certain chapters, and then in the next class, we're going to discuss those chapters, okay? Okay. Okay. I think you're pretty silent today. A scientist creates him and abandons him. Yeah, good thinking. So today I'm going to put the book. Okay, I have the book. I'm going to put it in Google Classroom and we are going to read it through the unit. And a part of the test will be dedicated to the book. Okie dokie. I hope that you understand. Okay, and are you excited about reading a book in English?
Yo sí.
Okay, Catalina, thank you. Any more comments?
Leí como un capítulo de una serie, de un libro que estaba en español y después lo tradujeron a inglés y nada más, pero igual leí.
Perfect. So I think it's a good practice of vocabulary. I think you can enjoy it a lot. Plus the story is very good. Okay, people, that's all from me now. Next class, that means tomorrow in the afternoon, we can discuss more things about this book. Okie dokie. Have a great day, people. Enjoy the rest of it. Good luck in your next class, and I'll see you around very soon.
Ya, profe, nos vemos.
Bye, teacher.
Cuídese.
Well,
Chao.
thanks for your
Bye, teacher.
participation.
Bye, teacher.
Chao.
Bye,
See you around.
teacher.